don't like 50-50. I don't do coffee dates. I don't care how much money I ever make. I still want my man to pay for everything. He should pick me up. He should drop me off. He should buy me Ubers. In exchange, he gets to not embarrass me and breathe my air. I think it's pretty fair. I think we're even Stevens. Otherwise, I don't need a man just to have a man.
I don't understand why some men still want to deal with stuff like that in their hometown when they can really travel the world and just find women who behave completely the opposite from what she is doing. Welcome to another video, guys. First of all, I am so sorry for being MIA for a couple of days, but your girl blew out her back. And you don't want to know how I did it? Guess what? I sneezed. I freaking sneezed and that was it. My back went crack. But all of the stretching, all of this rest has really came through. So I'm back with another video, and in today's video we are going to discuss why a lot of women nowadays have a problem with the so-called drizzle movement, which really should have never been a movement. And I'm also going to show you a couple of snippets from an interview I had with my husband while he was in America, and we were talking about his experiences when it comes to communicating with women over here as a Black American man versus communicating and the interactions and the energy between him and American ladies. American men and European women. I get so many questions about this in my DMs. Can you once again describe how are the dynamics between American men and European women compared to what's going on in America? Because a lot of people want to know this.
From my observation, from my experience, it's unfortunately women in America, they overvalue themselves. They basically are on a pedestal. And you have a lot of 4s, 5s, and 6s running around like they're 8, 9s, and 10s. And at the end of the day, it just doesn't make any sense. When on the other side of the coin, you know, you just get a passport and a plane ticket and you go overseas, and then you have all these, I would say, very nice looking, high quality women. And they're extremely humble. They're extremely down to earth. They don't think they're better than you. And they're very interested in you. And that basically opens, it's, if you're a man and you know the dynamics, it's a very hard pill to swallow because you want that same dignity and respect from women in your home country. But right now we just don't get it. And the reason why is because of feminism.
You heard what my husband said, which is the reason why women from other countries are becoming a serious threat for some women who are in America, who overvalue themselves, who think a man is only good enough if he makes 6 figures, if he has value, if he has status and a network and a net worth. Women from other countries, they're going to snatch the man that you don't want, which is going to lead to a lot of women in America staying single. Ladies, take notes. There are women who do things for the man that you think doesn't qualify for you. But at the end of the day, you are going to be the one sitting by yourself in your car at the age of 36, 37, making videos about what you are looking for in a man, when that man that you are looking for only exists in your dreams. That's why you're always alone. And you are not single by choice either. You are not single by choice, ladies. You can't tell me that you are. What justifies this young woman to make that type of statement? It doesn't matter how much money she makes, she's always going to expect her man to pay. What kind of world do we live in? And gentlemen, it is really time not to reject women like that, because I personally don't see that as a rejection, but you're going to have to give these women what they give you. If you are saying no to a woman who is expecting these things out of you, and they're going to make it very clear to you right from the beginning of the dating phase, you're going to have to say no. You're going to have to say no. And I'm not saying that for you to reject her. I'm saying that for you to stand up for what you do as far as your work. Does a woman with that type of mindset care about the fact that you may have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning to make it to work, to bust your behind, to get your paycheck?
A lot of y'all dudes need to stop trying to play it off and just admit it. Like, a lot of y'all dudes really do want a man. Because I be seeing, like, dudes getting online talk about how they in they soft boy era and they want to be taken care of and they want dates and they want flowers. Like, why as a man do you want somebody to spoil you? Like, as a man, it should make you feel good to provide, to do for your woman. Like,
isn't it funny how these women will twist and turn things just to make you guys look thirsty? I mean, what man wants to have a woman that he has to chase? Chasing a woman is outdated, ladies. There is no woman on this planet that deserves to be chased Why is a man supposed to chase you? What makes you better than the next woman that he can meet overseas who's willing to do things for him, but then he's supposed to chase you? That's why I'm saying, ladies, you got to be careful, because the game is not what it was anymore before the internet was there. We see you. We look at what you are doing. You ladies really need to turn it down a notch. Stop gaslighting a man. So you want that man. You mean to tell me you want that man to pay for your bills, to buy you gifts, to take care of your responsibilities, to chase you, and still take your headache? You know what the real issue is with a lot of women nowadays in this drizzle movement? Men are coming to the realization that they don't need to spend money on a woman anymore. Men are starting to spend money on themselves. They are in full control of everything. They're not letting a woman control their sexuality anymore. So a woman can actually not weaponize her booty anymore. You know, if she's not willing to give it up, somebody else will. If women in that country are not good enough, some women in other countries are. So men are actually learning about their worth. And let me tell you, the best way for you to learn about your worth is to get your stuff together, to take care of your business, to get your passport, and to start traveling to other countries so you can actually see what other women think of you. Let me just go back to a snippet from the interview I had with my husband so he can elaborate a little better. Let's put it like this. When did you come to the realization that women are reacting towards you differently than you would get in America?
I would say overall just energy, stares. I mean, you have this phenomena here in America amongst women where they know the power of attention. So it's like, if they see you, if they like you, if you're attractive, they'll look away. They'll make it their day job to look away. I mean, I'll tell you a little story. I'm at the cash register. I'm just paying for something. Now, you know when a woman thinks you're attractive by eye contact. You make eye contact with somebody, but she cannot keep eye contact. I'm just wanting to pay for my food. I'm being nice, blah, blah, blah. You know, just simple things like that. But it's just that energy of just, here you go. All not to give you no attention. Now, on the flip side, in Europe, is from my experience, is not like that. They want you to know, like, look, they want to make eye contact with people. So
yeah, they will they will stare at you before you even make eye contact with them.
Yes,
that's a fact.
Yes.
No, there were so many situations where you were like, look, I was here, I was there, and I felt these eyes on me. They will literally do anything they can in order to make you know and realize, okay, wait a minute, I am interested in you. What's up? What's good? What's popping? Are we doing anything? You know? I mean, it happened to you at the gym. It happens to you at the club. It happens to you at the freaking bus stop. So guys out there in America, I know you hear me talking about this topic all of the time when I'm like, look, women over here in Europe, they want American guys. I mean, you have my husband right here. He will tell you what he has experienced. I mean, let's take, for instance, the experience you had at the club when you went out on New Year's Eve, I think that was, and this lady, did she give you drinks for free just because of the simple fact that you was this Black American guy at the club?
It was me and my little brother. My little brother had came to visit me in Germany. Shout out to my little brother. No, I mean, we was just two regular guys, two regular Americans, and it was this one dude who was associated with the club. I guess he worked there. He was cool with the owner, whatever. Man, he was treating us like we were rappers. Gave us free passes to get him the next day. We went the next day. He come through with drinks and everything. I'm like, bro, we are not like high class like rappers, man. I mean, he was just basically giving us a superstar treatment, all on the strength that we were just Black American men.
Did you hear my husband explain that even men acknowledged that they were from America and gave them a superstar treatment? And I remember that scene. I remember that vividly when my husband told me about that had happened. I'm like, of course. Why am I not surprised? Now, can you imagine how women react towards American men, especially Black American guys? You would have to experience that for yourself, because telling you this or you hearing my husband speaking about this is probably going to make you think like, nah, they probably just made this up. This can't be real. This is so much better than a dream come true. And I'm telling you, it is real.
The creator's video who I seen, his name was John Cannon 2.0. Hello. Now, he was green screening another woman's video where the woman said, these men want to take you out like on a trip. They want to take you on a trip. Right. And she was like, pay a fucking bill first. Like, no, I don't want to go to Miami. Pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? And so he green screened the video talking about broke women is hard to love, like avoid broke women. Okay.
Like the plague.
Yeah, John Cannon, I'm going to tag you below because I disagree. You know, as far as being a broke woman, I can't relate. I'm not rich, but, I work 2 jobs and blah, blah, blah. Still, if a nigga talking about, let me take you on a trip, I'm going to do the same thing as that woman said. Pay a bill. Going on that trip won't help nothing I got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I got lights, water, gas, mortgage. I got 2 cars.
I mean, what man has time to negotiate these things? If a man offers a woman, hey, let's go on a trip, let's have some fun, let's take some pictures, chill by the pool, whatsoever, and she's hitting you with the no, you need to pay a bill first, what is she telling you? You should be happy that she's telling you these things, but it's not like she's a red flag. She's giving you the green light, so you can just push on the gas and just keep it moving. Because those type of women are not the ones that you want to deal with. For 1, they're a headache. For 2, they have endless amounts of bills. For 3, they probably only complain about the bills that they have, when the man probably has the same amount of bills, if not even more bills. Do you hear men complaining about it? Do you hear men breaking down in their cars about having to pay bills? No. So many ladies out there want to be independent, they want to be strong, they're boss babes and all of these things, but I assume that a lot of them don't even have the type of money that they display they have on social media. I believe that a lot of women really have less money than what they show us online. Because if they really would have all that money, why are they asking men to pay for everything? Why are they not okay to go 50-50 on bills? Why do they want to be chased? Why do they think it is a necessity for a man to come through? And why is it that women only consider a man to be leading if he can lead financially? What if a man has great knowledge? What if he can help you out of a crisis? What if he can speak, power into you so you can actually get out of a depression? I'm just giving you examples of what else a man can actually offer a woman besides money. But these women are so money hungry that they only focus on them dollars. So ladies, before you step into a man's life, ask yourself, what can I bring to the table? And I'm not talking about you being able to cook and clean. I'm talking about being respectful and actually being able to add some value into a man's life that he cannot do himself. That is what it means when a woman brings something to the table and beneficial into a man's life, since a lot of you want that man to take care of you. And when I say take care of you, you obviously want to be taken care of financially. When at the end of the day, really things that a man can do for you that are not, with money, have nothing to do with money, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, that is so much more worth to you as a human being. But I know that a lot of women don't even have time to talk about these things because that's just a little too deep for them. So I'm not even going to get into that too far. And gentlemen, go ahead and keep doing you. Go where you are celebrated, not only tolerated. And also, this video is not about me bashing anyone. It is not about me making anyone look bad or talking about them negatively. I'm just, as a woman, trying to speak some sense into my ladies who are sitting in front of their phones. Because I've been married for 15 years and I've been in a relationship with one man, the same man, for almost 24 years now. I believe I know what I'm talking about. And you know what? This relationship actually lasting so long is not only because of me. It's obviously also because of my husband, because of him trying to help me with things that I needed to do better, and vice versa. And as far as the ladies overseas, when I talk about them over here, I'm just trying to give you ladies in America some advice. Please correct your behavior, because those men that you think are not good enough for you, they are highly, highly in demand over here in Germany. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy that you had the patience to stick around and wait for me to come back on your screen, because like I said, I was your girl was out of commission, I was out of order and everything. But I'm back now, so stay tuned for more content. Stay blessed and have a fantastic start into your new week. Tomorrow is Monday. Make it count, make it worth it, and I'll be back with more videos. Thank you all so much.